Hello and welcome to New Zealand Testing Conf 2021. Better late than never. In fact, I think it's much better late now. I mean, look at this fantastic crowd. We've got 230 people, is it? 230 people, which is absolutely incredible, from all over New Zealand. It's so great to be in person, finally, having an in-person conference with real people. We've got a whole bunch of amazing speakers, but before we get to them, we've got to do some boring housework. So, if you're looking for Wi-Fi, now this is fun. This is the Wi-Fi thing that you've got to connect to. And then a web page opens up and it'll say, do you have an account? And you say, no, I don't. And then another page appears and it gives you a password and then you think you've got to copy and paste it, but you don't. It sort of automatically works. Look, all I'm saying is if you get connected to the Wi-Fi, well done. In the event of an emergency, if there's an earthquake, we drop, cover and hold and we do not leave the building. In the event of a fire, we evacuate out the exits and we assemble outside on the courtyard. As well as the conference happening in here, there's also the conference happening on Slack. If you haven't yet joined our Slack channel, then this is a link to the invite. And there'll be conversations happening in the New Zealand Testing Conf 2022 channel. If you've got questions for our speakers and you didn't have an opportunity to ask them in the Q&A, then ask them in that channel and all our speakers are going to be engaging in those channels and answering your questions. It's also a great opportunity to connect to other attendees that are here today. There is also, of course, the conference that happens on social media. So on Twitter, our social media account is New Zealand Testing Conf. And if you're tweeting, posting photos or whatever, either on Twitter or LinkedIn, then please use the hashtag NZTestingConf22. All our talks are being recorded, so there's no need for you to video record any talks. Please don't. You are welcome to take photos, however, but turn the flash off because it can be quite distracting with, all the paparazzi sort of taking photos while you're up here. So just make sure the flash is off, but you're welcome to take photos at any time. Bathrooms. You have two options, one more luxuriant than the other. There is one bathroom that is just out of this door here. It's basic. It's a basic bathroom. I'm not saying there's, you're not going to find like needles scattered on the ground or anything, but it's pretty basic. If you're after a more sort of upper class, luxurious experience, then head out sort of that way, and under the stairs, just past there's a big sort of wood carving thing, you'll find some much nicer bathrooms. So if you need to go immediately and comfort doesn't matter, then just go straight out there. However, if you're looking for a more refined, relaxed experience, then you might want to take the extra minute to go to the more, the nicer bathrooms. Our schedule is online. Because one of the aims of this conference was to reduce the amount of waste that we produce, we haven't printed out schedules everywhere. So you can see this schedule online. However, I think the times that you're probably most interested in are these ones. So just letting you know that yes, there's morning tea, lunch and afternoon tea, and those are the times that they will be happening. You will have noticed out the front by the registration area there is a whiteboard. Throughout the day, we want you to put up things that you enjoy. Maybe there's shout outs that you want to give to people, or there's something that you really enjoyed and you want to put a sticky note up. Then put that under the thumbs up section. Maybe there's something you want to give some feedback, like, hey, maybe next year let's do it a little differently. Maybe I've got a suggestion for how things could be even more awesome. Then put that under the thumbs down section. There is also sections for if you want to connect, like maybe you need help with something. It's like, I'm really looking for a mentor in a certain area. Then put that up there. If you're someone that can offer help in certain areas, then you can put that up there too, and then we can make connections with one another. So keep checking that out throughout the day. When speakers are speaking, can we please refrain from using these doors to enter or exit? There are doors up the back, so while we're all kind of speaking and doing stuff, please just use the rear entrances. At all other times, of course, you're more than welcome to come through these doors. Oh, okay. James, I found a use for an animated GIF. Now, because these reminded me of the Mario boing, boing. Okay, so some of our speakers will be having Q&A. And for Q&A, we've got these mic boxes that you can throw around. They're like little pillows with a mic inside. So if you want to speak, one of these will be thrown to you. We just ask that you hold it up like this, and then talk into the little black bit up here. You kind of got to hold it quite close. But this is how we're going to do Q&A. So don't be surprised if you put your hand up that something gets thrown at you. All right, afterwards, there's going to be an after party at Cabletop Eatery, and more details will be given in the closing remarks, but this is your opportunity now to text your partner back at home and say, oh, actually, I might be a bit late tonight, there's a thing happening. And it's a really good opportunity to connect with other people, so are you able to do dinner tonight? Okay, finally, before I hand it over, just a few tips on getting the most from your conference experience. So I love conferences, but when I first started going to the conferences, I didn't quite have the right mindset. I sort of saw them as, oh, it's like at university where you go in and you sit down and you learn stuff. Despite the fact that we are in a university lecture theatre, it's not like that. The real value from conferences comes from connecting with people. A good strategy is to see who's coming, and it's like, oh, here are people I really want to connect with. See who are speakers that you really want to connect with. Introduce yourself in Slack, on Twitter, and LinkedIn. Maybe you're too shy to talk to people in person. Well, talking online is a great way to get over that. Despite that, talk to people. Maybe pluck up the courage to introduce yourself to someone. I know how difficult it can be when you're shy to kind of go, oh, hi, I'm Aaron, how are you? But do pluck up the courage to connect. This is an opportunity to connect in with the testing community. Maybe follow up with people later. Hey, that was a really great talk. I really enjoyed it. I especially liked the part where you talked about blah, blah, blah. I'm having a similar problem. Follow up with people afterwards. Follow along on social media. As mentioned before, there's the conference that happens in here, and there's the conference that happens on social media as well. People posting photos, people posting comments. Engage if that's your thing. Conference talks aren't like university lectures, as in sometimes you'll be learning stuff directly, but really what you're here to discover is what the industry is talking about, what people care about. So even though you might find there's something, things that aren't directly relatable, and you come away going, oh, well, there was nothing there that really sort of affected me at work, it's not really about that. It's about what's happening, what's the zeitgeist, what are people talking about, what do I need to be engaged with, how do I stay current, because this is what people are talking about. And talk to the speakers. I used to be quite intimidated of speakers, and I thought, well, they'd be much too busy to talk to little old me. No, that's not true at all. They're not busy at all. They're fine. You can talk to them anytime. They've got plenty of time. So go up to them, especially if you enjoyed their talk. Let them know. Only speaking for myself, I was going to speak on behalf of all speakers, but I mean, I speak at conferences and I've got a tiny, fragile little ego and it needs a lot of stroking. So, if you come up and say, well done, I really enjoyed that, then it really makes their day.